What's up, YouTube? My name is Kevin,
Hello, I'm Desmond.
and we're going to discuss why we think super video games get popular, at least from our perspective. So, why do you think super video games get popular?
You know what though? Honestly, I think just because people don't like complicated stuff. I mean, I'm not trying to sound mean, but to be honest though, dude, like I think it's just that simple things just a lot easier to most people. They probably came home from school or like came home from work or whatever, and they just like to sit down and play video games. That's not me specifically. I like to play complicated RPGs or whatever, but like most people though, it seems that they like to just sit down and just do nonsense like take Goat Simulator for example. Like that game, I haven't actually played Goat Simulator, so I wouldn't actually know. But like Goat Simulator, I just see people run around with a goat just running into shit and whatever, and that can't be too complicated. And it's like cheap fun. It's like paying less for fun as far as like your attention span. You have to think about all these stat points, how much attack it is, and how much defense points you have, or whatever. It just run to shit with a goat, you know. But what about you though? You got any opinions on that sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, 'cause it's stupid, but it's really fun. Like it's a really basic concept. Like, it's fun. Like, it's complicated. Complicated games are fun too. Because I love to play RPGs myself and
Yeah,
all stuff, and worry about stats. But sometimes you just want to sit back and just have fun and just watch stupid stuff. 'Cause we do the same thing with like Grand Theft Auto. I mean, how many times have we just jumped off a building and landed on a car or just died for some stupid reason just to see physics at work? Which is a basic concept. Like, it's just fun. It's general fun. The only thing that's concerning from a developer standpoint, if you spend 3 years of your life developing a complicated game that nobody wants to play or nobody ever hears about, you're going to feel pretty bitter in the end when another company makes a glitched out game like Ghost Simulator that gets extremely popular while you're sitting there with no money. So it's kind of a weird area to be in. So, we're both trying to develop our own games and make it big and all that stuff. But trust, that's a lot of people, and it's not really unique. But
yeah,
it's still pretty concerning when you just think about it.
Y- yeah.
Yeah,
That's what sucks though. It's like me personally, I love RPGs. I can't stop playing RPGs, and so of course, my game is gonna have a lot of RPG elements and everything. Of course, health, stamina, attack point, defense points, that sort of thing. And so like I don't want to like to have to like. I mean, I don't care about appealing to like the masses, like have like a Minecraft level fan base. I mean, hey, if I get it, awesome. But like, I don't really care about having that big of a fan base. But at the same time, though, I do want to make a living selling these video games. So selling my video games. So like, I need to make money, and But most of the time, those games don't really. I wouldn't say they don't sell. Well, they don't really sell. It seems like the advertisement sells a lot of video games. Like you seen Destiny. I mean, it might be a pretty decently fun game, though, but most people just bought that honestly because they just saw other people buying it, the advertisement and everything.
and the company,
Yes.
Bungie has a very big reputation behind Halo. Made it one of the best franchises of all time as far as first-person shooters are concerned. So, they're piggybacking off of that.
Yeah, we don't have any of that. We have a YouTube video with like no subscribers, last time I checked. So yeah, it's like we don't have an advertisement for this sort of thing. So it's a little bit, it's gonna be a little bit challenging to try to make a video game and get the name out there. And yeah, but
Yeah, and not to mention our video games that we do make are most, like, except for one game, the idea that we have, all our video game ideas are pretty niche. They fit a pretty specific hole. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, freaking yeah, our games are like really different. Like oh shit, my story. Yeah, our games are like really like specific though. Cause we're not really worried, but I mean it's cool to try to like appeal to the mass and be all Minecraft about it and have everybody could play kind of thing. And hey, everybody can play our games too, technically. But but yeah, yeah though, like we want to make something that's like different, and unique. Though we don't want to just like I mean those games are unique too, though, but we don't want to just like make something that like it's easy for everybody to pick up. We just want shit, that's not a good way of saying it. It's more of just like we want something that's not so mainstream, I guess you would say. Something that really like breaks the mold in video games, that breaks up the whole monotony of it all. break away from all these shooters and what I'm starting to see now, all these space related games and stuff like that, make some difference.
Yeah, not that they're bad or anything. Cause, I mean, I'm interested in playing Elite Dangerous and all of them, but but they already made it. There's no point in me making a copy of Elite Dangerous that has already been made. I might as well make my own product. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need that in the industry. We don't need copycatters. We need people who want to be themselves.
Yeah, that's true. That's why in my game, for example, that's why I'm trying to mix together all the different genres. Like, yeah, I'll list them again if you didn't see our last video. I encourage you to watch it. It's pretty bad, but yeah, you know, like my game is let me name up my fingers: hack and slash, RPG, platformer. I forgot to mention platformer. Um, what was that one? It's open world. You know, and a few other things mixed in with it. It's a third person shooter along with being hack slash. I'm mixing those two together, and see, you know, that's different. You know, that's something that like might be pretty interesting to try to experiment with in the future, and everything. And you know, it seems like that we have to be the not we as in just me and Kevin, but we as like any developer have to like kind of push for that sort of thing. Because let's be real, it's gonna take years for AAA companies to do that. They're too scared about their game only selling 1 million copies and they're losing a profit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have these huge budgets that a lot of times are impossible to live up to unless you have a franchise like Grand Theft Auto that has a long name behind it. But man, it's a weird place to be in because we're not saying that our game is going to be the best thing ever, but we're not gonna, but we're not gonna just make something that we know will just sell because like at that point, what's the point in making the game? You're not being yourself.
Yeah, that's no heart.
It's like, yeah, it's no heart to it. That's what games need these days, heart. Like Eve is very niche. Eve only like 10 people in the world that you know of will play your game. You still should have like, okay, I know we don't want 10 people to buy our game. That's a horrible number. I'm just saying, a niche market is it's a weird place to be in because. I don't want to sound disgruntled or like I got like some kind of chip on my shoulder, but it's very annoying whenever you want something when you have an idea but you don't know if it's gonna sell. But that's life, I guess.
Yeah, you know, we got plenty of ideas too for the different video games and everything. Point is like, but like the thing is though, we want to do what we want to make kind of thing. We don't really want to make anything that's like, I guess what we call like selling out. Really, like I could mix together like a say from take like a Call of Duty with like some other ish open world. I don't know, some shit, right? And I'm pretty sure if I did it right, marketed it right and whatnot and everything, send to a few people, whatever, you know, I could probably get some sales off of that. But I wouldn't like the game. You know, it's nothing I want to do. You know, I want to make what I want to make. Yeah.
Yeah, because there are a lot of things that haven't been made yet that should be made. They can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to say right now because you might take the idea. You know, I don't want to say that.
Yeah, we'll tell you later about what we actually got planned. You know, we'll have screenshots later. No trailers anytime soon, but you know, screenshots and whatever, you know, that sort of thing. You'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I keep on saying weird. Just like trust me. If you notice in the last video, I kept on saying trust me. This time I keep on saying weird. I have a habit of doing that.
You know, it's gonna be trust me. The last video, it's gonna be weird. This view, we should just make a big list of all the words you say constantly. It's gonna be like your theme.
Yeah, at the end of the year, like compilation of all the things I've said.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Is there anything else that's like just out there? I don't know. Like, yeah, it's also like I would say like no innovation. No, but I mean it's kind of somewhat what we were saying earlier, but it's like nothing that's really like different. That's pretty much the same that we were saying last time, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. That's pretty.
There are different things in the industry, but it's a certain way we're talking about. Because innovation is one thing, but innovation in a stereotypical environment is a completely different thing. And we want like innovation, but in an interesting environment, something that we just haven't seen before, and something just truly unique and different, and something that blows people's minds. Not just a random video game, but a video game that will stand the test of time. You know what I mean? something that people will care about from a year from now, and not just be like, oh, that was a good game I played last year, but I don't remember the name of it. That thing.
Oh yeah, you know what?
You know.
You know what game I remember though? Freaking Jack and Daxter. Like,
Oh yeah.
like you can't. I would play a game right now. I still have Jack and Daxter, Jack 2, and Jack 3, dude. Like, see, like that game. Like, I mean, of course, now it's like the features in there aren't like super complex though. But I mean, shit though, they were good though. You know, I mean, you even have like a good, you didn't have like a combo system or anything. You just had nice platforming controls and everything, good combat and whatever. And like that game right now could beat a lot of the games we have now because it's like the not only the gameplay was creative, but like the theme of the world was creative. It's like they just wanted to make stuff that they wanted to make. They didn't really care about like, okay, it's gotta fit this thing. It's gotta be Battlefield thing. We gotta put guns in there, military. I mean, I guess that's what Battlefield's doing, but I mean, what they're going for. But you get the point. Or in Hardline's case, you know, they wanted Cops and Robbers. That was a fail. But yeah, though they just kind of, you know, remember like some of the monsters that happened there. They just, I'm pretty sure they made those monsters just because it looked cool. Yeah, to think rather than worrying about how appealing is this to people. I mean, I guess I kind of wondered that, but you know, it's not like how today like people like won't even like. You notice how there's like no other games out there right now that really like similar to Jack and Daxter in that regard. You know, it's mostly just shooters and well, it's Bloodborne, but besides that.
Yeah, the AAA companies believe that only gritty and hardcore and bloody sell these days on a mass scale, at least. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and games that do sell on a mass scale, that aren't gritty and bloody and all that stuff. Most of them either have their own IP that's been built up through all these years, like Final Fantasy, BioWare. Anything BioWare releases is gonna sell big because it's BioWare. And
my favorite.
Yeah, and BioWare and what's Elder Scrolls?
Bethesda.
Bethesda. Anything they release is gonna sell big too, because they built their name up through all these years. And we're starting from scratch.
Yep. Nobody knows who we are. We have 0 subscribers. I don't know how much people gonna watch this video of us talk for however long. Yeah, we gotta start from scratch.
Yeah. From scratch, and not that you should feel sorry for us or anything, but everybody starts from scratch. It's just
no, you know what?
We just want you to know where we're coming.
You know what? Fuck it. Everybody feels sorry for us. Buy our game. They get like 1 million people to buy our game.
They buy our game out of pity.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I mean, if you get like, I mean, if you get $1 million, I don't care what they buy the game for. If they buy the game because they hate it and want to laugh at it, shit, I got $2 million.
Yeah.
You know what?
At the end of the day.
You know what? I'm gonna make another one too, just to piss them off even more. But nah, that my game's gonna be good.
Yeah, we want to make good games. Yeah, I mean, that's like our biggest goal is we want to entertain people. Like we don't want. I don't like me personally. I don't know about you, but I don't care about being millionaire, billionaire. I want to be comfortable and make games for people. I want to entertain people. It's like been my dream for a long time to entertain people.
Yeah, you do.
And through games is what I do.
Yeah, you know the funny part though is that like, see, it's like it's not that I want to 100% be a millionaire, but the thing is that if I were to be rich though, I can make as much video games as I want to and play as much video games as I want to. Not to worry about like getting to like some kind of day job of some kind and everything to where like you're like out of time with like you come have those times like say you work a 9 to 5 job and everything, you wake up, get ready and immediately go to work, get home, you're tired from work, then you have to go to sleep, then you wake up to work, and you get in a big cycle. But I want to be able to like live off of making video games because I know that I'll be able to have the freedom to be able to spend as much time as I want to develop any feature in the video game I want to. And sure, you know what? Even branch outside of video games, stuff like that. I mean, I like making video games; it's awesome. But other stuff too, like I'm a music producer. I want to be able to make a synthesizer, just for fun and everything. I release it for free or something like that. It doesn't matter. I just want to be able to have the freedom. It's really about the freedom, being able to create what you want to create without the hassle of having a boss breathing down your neck because you didn't show up to work that day because you want to develop an inventory system and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's art. Like not being able to put your art out there, it sucks. Like,
oh man,
it's like air. We need it. It's like air. We need the success. It's kind of crazy. And maybe we sound needy or something. I'm not sure, but
we kinda do.
we probably do. We probably do, but if we do this because we're being legit here. Everything we say here, we mean it. Like, there's no filter here. It's legit how we feel. We just want to help people and entertain people.
Hey, you know what?
'Cause we have
Oh, go on. You go on.
okay, there's just a lot of things we want to do, and we're pouring our heart out here. So don't laugh.
You're laughing, all right, but no, but you said it's the art though. So that's another thing. Going to that other point, and everything of like original, unoriginal games though, and so with that, it's like a lot of societal restrictions. I don't know how long this video is gonna go on for, but there's a lot of societal restrictions and everything. Like what people think about certain characters, certain worlds, stuff like that, that deters like what deters companies like EA and stuff like that for even making, not calling EA out, but that deters them from making anything that is like some weird kind of cool thing. Maybe do some cool stuff here and there, you know what I'm saying? EA has BioWare, which made Mass Effect, which is freaking awesome, and stuff like that. But I mean, that's not like it's weird. There's some weird stuff in there, but it's not like what I'm talking about. It's not like love I'm talking about as far as like, cause it's still pretty like easy going stuff. It's not anything that'll make somebody just really uncomfortable kind of thing, you know. And that's why like I want to be able to make a game, cause it's like making some really obscure art and everything. Really, something that's like so like strange from everything. That's kind of one thing I want to do with my game. Yes, because like you don't see it right now, but if you've seen it and everything, it's going to be. I can guarantee you, it's not going to look like any other video game as far as like theme. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I can second that. I've seen the work he's working on. It's you haven't seen it before. Yeah, trust me, you haven't seen that before.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna say you want to need an open mind to play it. But hey, it's 2015. It's gonna be 2017, 18, however long it takes me to finish the game. People be open minded, right? Hopefully, maybe, not really. Shit.
And I bet this thing will be a thing before we did it, if companies were allowed to do what they want to do. Because I know for a fact there are very creative minds in this industry, but a lot of them are held back by budgets.
Corporate.
And is corporate? Is it going to sell well? Can I make a living off of this? And I know the world's harsh, the market is like that, but it could be better. It could be better. It could be a place for developers to just make what they want, not have to worry about sales, and just
Yeah.
maybe I'm thinking about a paradise for developers or whatever.
Yes.
It just sucks having to worry about every day. Every day you go think about an idea, it sucks to worry about how much this is going to sell. Can I make a living off of this? Like, am I going to be able to eat the next day?
That sounds horrible. But yeah, though, it's kind of made me think about my game though, because like I have no fucking idea if my game's going to sell. To be totally honest, I mean, I can think of some other ideas of games that are going to sell. This, there's one game, this other game. I know those will sell. I told Kevin about like 3 or 4 of them, I think. Yeah, those I need most players. But I told Kevin about a few of those and everything, and I know guaranteed those will sell. But the game I really want to do, I don't know if that was going to sell or not. Not because it's bad. The gameplay is good. The gameplay is good. But the only thing is, I don't know if people. People are kind of closed-minded. I'm just gonna put that one out there. Not gonna point fingers at anybody. But yeah, and so with that kind of influence, with that thing going on and everything, it's like you don't know if you're gonna get enough sales and everything for it to actually be worth the 3 or 4 years of development. Even though the game might be polished, cleanly done, creative art style and everything, it still might not sell. But I have to say fuck it though. I'm still make it though. I went back and forth a lot though, with game concepts that I told Kevin about. This game I'm gonna do, that game I'm gonna do. But honestly though, every time I come up, it's funny. Every time I come up with a game that I want to do and everything, in alternative to the game I really want to do, I'll always go back to that game I really want to do and everything. Because I want to do other games too, but that game it's like overall my ideas, I've been wanting to do that idea the most. That's why I keep going back to it and everything. Yeah, just kind of troublesome that I'm not sure if it's going to sell. That's true. I'm still making it.
Yeah, man. And maybe we sound too hopeful or too boo-hooish about this, but because it's legit a passion. It's more than just a one. It's our life. It's like I wouldn't want to live another life like this. Like, I don't want to work for another company. Like, take that how you will. I don't don't care about working for somebody else. I don't care for it. Simply not because I'm lazy or anything like that. Working is not an issue. It's because I want to create what I want to create. Well, I can't just keep these ideas in my head all day and never do anything about it.
Yeah,
That's a torturous feeling. Like it sucks. It really sucks.
yeah. Like the big thing about doing all this, though, is it's the fact that like I can create my own world. That's why I want to create this world that I'm creating now, though, because like it's so freaking unique. I love just painting this picture of this like weird like new obscure area and like have people explore that area. That's a fun part, explore new areas and everything that like you haven't seen for new creatures and everything. The people you play as doesn't look like humans or anything. It's not the default buzz cut white guy, and it's some completely different world, completely different people stuff and everything. Like that's what I want to create, though. And then that's part of the reason I'm a music producer too. I want to be able to have music that betray that sort of thing and just just bring everything to life. Really, I think that's what's really like the fun part of making video games is, and why some people even do it. That on top of me and Kevin are kind of video game junkies. We have approximately 2 months of game time and Grand Theft Auto of actual real time game time. So we love video games.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad number. It may not. If it sounds bad, it's because it is. It's a bad number.
Don't worry, we took bathroom breaks in 8 while we were playing, so we're healthy.
Yeah, totally. You're not gonna die when you're 40.
I don't know, man. I got bad genes.
Yeah.
Man, you see, I'm already going bald right now.
Yeah. For me, like I want story. Like I really. Oh, I guess it's my dream to tell a great story. I've never been able to do it so far, but I'm working on it. But stories like been one of my biggest loves for gaming. Like he knows I buy like every story-based game I can possibly get my hands on.
Yeah, he doesn't have a job and he's buying these damn freaking what's those game? What are they called again?
Telltale games and all.
Yeah, like the story-based games. They like episodic games. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get enough of it. I mean, the moment one comes out, I will pour my wallet out for it. Like I'm a slave to the system. I love stories. I can't help it.
Yeah, that's how I'm about RPGs. I got Guild Wars, by the way. Freaking awesome. But yeah, so yeah, I think it's about enough, right? Or you want to talk?
Yeah, that's about enough.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we just wanted to just talk about like why we wanted to make video games and that sort of thing. Just kind of talk about the industry a bit. Nothing really serious, just being casual talking. It's like 12 o'clock right now and we're just bored. So yeah, anything else you want to say, Kevin? Or should I say your last name? Let me bleep that out.
Probably so.
All right, shit. I'll bleep out the your last name. Bleep.
All right, and subscribe, comment, like our YouTube channel if you want to see where we're going to go with this. We may fail, we may succeed, but that should be fun for you guys, right?
Oh, hey, you know what though? Shoot, give it to your friends too. They might, your friends that might be gamers, something like that. They might be closet indie developers. They might not realize that. Just you probably share them this video that might motivate them or whatever. I don't know. I'm not very influential, but hey, yeah.
Yeah, this is just us pouring our heart out late at night in a video recording. So
yeah, we're pretty.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're a wreck right now. We're pouring our heart out right now. We're crying and everything. You know what I'm saying? Kevin don't have a shirt on for some reason, looking stanky. It's pretty drastic.
I know. If I had a guitar right now, I'll be playing a song right now. I'll be singing to you guys if I could sing. That's how bad this is,
I was legit about to start singing right now. Anyway, all right, outro.
Peace.